Hi, my name is Justin Perez. I evaluated the I Have a Dream speech by Martin Luther King. Just want to start out and state that this speech was very substantial for this time era. Um, People weren't very equal and treated fairly at this time, so Martin kind of brought a voice to the people and himself to put his foot down and stand up for what is right and change the world from that day on. So, a few of his approaches and techniques that I noticed throughout his speech were that he would use, hand gestures very fluently, very well. He would open up his arms when he was trying to, I feel like bring power and hold the power and, talk to millions of Americans about changing the world and, making the world a little more equal. A few other things I noticed were his range. When he was trying to prove a point, he would get really loud, and when he would lower back down, he was just speaking regularly. But it would grab the audience and pull them in, for that time when he would raise his voice, and they would all be interested, listening, which is how good public speakers should be. He had vocal variety, like I said. His pauses were on point. He knew exactly when to break, exactly when to speak, and he made it easy to understand, and it wasn't just a rumbled mess. It was well thought, well planned, well spoken, 100% all around. um I think why people never in the first place said anything was maybe they were scared of consequences or just afraid in general of what people would think. And I applaud Martin for coming out and going up in front of millions and millions of Americans and people and saying, no, this is not right. This is how it should be, and this is how it will be. Because in the end, equality is how it should be. No one should be treated unequal. We're all fair. We're all the same here. We're all Americans. Um, so I just want to, say I honor him for that. Um, a few other things I noticed were his movement. He didn't really have much movement, which is a good and bad thing. So, people weren't following him across the stage, but they can focus on him. But, when you're moving around, it kind of makes the audience follow you. So it kind of pulls them in more. So maybe, if he had more room, he would make a little more movement. But, um, in the end, I thought that, it was a great speech. He was not only talking to African Americans about equality, but I also, in my opinion, think of equality in general, such as for LGBT individuals, transgendered, even, disabilities. People with disabilities aren't treated equal, and it kind of brought the equality movement to this day to open our eyes and show us that, maybe this world would be a better place if we loved one another more and treated each other more equally and were more kind to one another, which in the end is exactly how I see things should be. And, he spoke for everyone else that was thinking that, and uh, I think that is amazing. He definitely will never be forgotten, and yeah, that is it. So thank you for listening to my speech. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Thanks.